He kick out that. Oh.
Yo. Welcome. Ball Talk. Yaad Fantv, we're there. People them, thanks for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. I want to that. Come and give me that glasses there. Am I right?
Yeah,
Dark shades.
before me even say nothing,
Dark shades like Ray Charles.
before me even say nothing, I just want to big up the people that we watch week in, week out. You see me? We're there right now. We are trying to grow the platform. So please, while now watch,
True.
go on the YouTube page. Like, comment, subscribe. We are trying to get to at least 100 followers by the end of the week. You see? But yes,
True.
back to the matter at hand. Why not, bro? I mean, the bright lights right now.
Okay.
Can't see.
Who that just tune in? Who that just join?
Can't see.
What the rock
It's
did that
Nickel not bright light. Me have to under the hood right now.
I'm alone in the dark room.
I can't say nothing.
Hey, you know, him and Shane are a neighbor when them a grow up with us, so maybe I'm Shane that sing both.
Yo, that don't look like a Liverpool jersey, you know. Oh, that.
Can't wear no Liverpool jersey now.
Funeral time.
But we get to the meat of the matter now, you know. Very eventful Premier League weekend. You know, everybody come out to their representing of them gears, except the man in the dark room. I mean, for obvious reasons, you know. But here, what go on? How your weekend, my boy?
Our weekend was excellent. As I tell you now, back then, we had the clip feet. Once above forward, we in contention, is it? 3 from 3 in 1 week. Can't complain. I like my side attack. I like how it looks. So. But this week, not really my week, you know, is because we do what we're supposed to do. So I not really take the light or the stardom or this, for the Liverpool player.
I'm glad Macy Mount show up though. Him show up. Him start.
Him give 2 assists. Can't ball.
All right. People
so with the other signing, you officially became a contender.
Yeah. I said a couple podcasts back. We have the clippings.
Okay.
Nicole Brown asks why Liverpool fans are dark. I mean, the whole week in a darkness when it comes to that question, my boy. So we have to go load that one till later. You know, Doc, how your weekend?
Very good, you know. You see it. Very eventful weekend. Look, a rainfall and thing, but you know, are the blessings, you see me?
Okay. Stewie, what go on?
Up.
All right. Romario, special guest this week. Or everything, boy.
Everything is brilliant. Today has been a good day to say the least. You know, excellent result this morning, and obviously now watching my team as a battle for a playoff spot in the USL race. So far so good.
All right. And the man at the moment, man in the dark, Bertha, you all right? Somebody
good man, you know. The eggs are young ones.
I never realized that actually Premier League not talk about it like in regards to that. I think I was going to ask me generally was my weekend. You see. But we get back around to that still. We're not rushing. We're not rushing dance. The dance just start. We are warm up.
Hang out or we come for talk ball.
Early jogging. You know, when you look at weekend league game, you know, feel good and them nothing crazy. You know? So once you can win up a weekend league game, your weekend already good.
That is it.
But I mean, small things we talk about the other small things them later on still.
All right then. All right, kick it off the doc with the Saturday games. I can review the results them.
So we look on the Saturday games them so far. Bournemouth, Leicester. I think we ask a question a week in, week out now. Like, what going with Brendan Rodgers? Is he done or is he just like did it? Because it looked like him and Frank and Gerrard still kind of in that race there with the results today. But what do you think about that fixture there? I mean, it's a mid-table clash, but
You want me to tell you my view on Brendan? From him Liverpool days, I think I kind of realize now, say, I one of them coach where him do him can, but him time, just like anything, only good salvation lasts forever. So I probably just that with him, him do him thing. At Liverpool, then him time up, and him the last time do him thing, them did a solid top, what I said, top one, maybe 6 or top 8 contenders. But now, them are wither down and yet now cancer.
Anybody else catch a match there?
No,
Watch
so
the
we
complete
watch
side.
still.
Watch the
Never
complete
catch,
side.
never catch that match then. I'm just did kind of follow it for a bit. Leicester actually took the lead in that game.
That's what Mega says. Leicester actually they didn't play bad.
Yeah, Leicester actually took the
Yeah.
lead in that game, and for the large part of the game, they were leading, and then obviously they conceded 2 goals in 3 minutes. So that kind of sum up their season thus far, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I think the week before they would actually win. James Madison, they put on a pretty good showing himself and get them a result. But I think ever since them owner died, they've just kind of been like up and down, round and round, In that
I
scenario,
I think when you look at the Leicester team, obviously in previous years, them used to get great production from Vardy. No, Vardy is not even the guy leading the line week in, week out. Some games him start, some games him come off the bench. So his level of production has gone down. But not only that, I think when you look on the team as a whole, I think they need 2 centre backs.
Facts.
and a goalkeeper.
And a goalkeeper.
Oh yeah,
Because that guy could never be a professional goalkeeper. Like, no, sir.
Yeah. With the loss of Schmeichel, for sure, that's a big loss. And when you look at the team, for a lot of games, they're using their name is either NDD or Amati as a centre back, and none of the 2 of them is an actual centre back.
And they use somebody. They use somebody different. What their fees or something.
I mean, it's kind of crazy because NDD are one of the best center defensive midfielder in the league. So for them to throw in a centre back week in, week out, definitely speak volume.
Yeah.
Right.
You
can say the same with Amate. Like Amate is a solid defensive mid as well, and him find himself a play a lot of centre back. But I think they have quality in the team. Maybe them need a new voice, because sometimes when things not necessarily go well, the coach is always going to be the scapegoat, right? So
yeah, I mean,
you can't.
If they get the early manager bounce still, they made that play good to the point where me remember people that say, "Oh, why we never get Brendan Rodgers instead of Mikel Arteta?" But that's our conversation for a different day. We'll kind of watch how the progress.
You want to address a question here for Xavier Squire?
Yeah, what's the question?
Why Daka wear glasses?
We not bright lights, bro.
Okay.
We're there up high. You see?
I mean, I can't follow up on that.
More follow up though, KJ. I kind of feel like it's unfair how people are bash Brendan Rodgers. I actually think Brendan Rodgers is a very good coach. I think he's a very good coach, underrated. And just to your point, where you say, well, like Doc, if you didn't, no one know that Arteta was going to be doing this good. I mean, it's only his third or fourth season.
Except Freddie. So
3-4 seasons ago, brother. 3-4 seasons ago. Wait, let me finish. 4 seasons ago, if you're looking at contenders, if Brendan Rodgers and you put Brendan Rodgers and Arteta as a contender for taking over, I would always put Brendan Rodgers over Arteta because he did very well with Liverpool. That Liverpool team he carried to second, they were playing ball, bro. They were playing ball and them lose because of Gerrard. It wasn't because of Brendan Rodgers. Because of Gerrard.
I mean, I probably would still put him over Arteta right now.
In experience, yeah. He went to Celtic and what? He broke records in Scotland, right?
I mean, let's just get it straight. Leicester not spend $1. Like them literally not spend a dime.
I think
that's a huge problem.
When them never qualify for the Champions League, because them need to want you in, and them go up on a losing streak, 2 years ago?
We beat them in the last game.
And if them they qualify, them they get more players, and them never qualify. So I think that set them back from then.
So, Berta, you're a good person to ask about Brendan Rodgers because you had him as your manager. What's your honest assessment of him as a coach?
Good, really good tactical coach, really good coach. I just think, the players we have in front of him just never, some of them never perform. Plus, like soon through the dip on Man City radar forget by the way him that play good. A lot of the players them just not perform. I think from them never qualify for the Champions League and be able to bring in more players, them just take a step back.
True.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair assessment.
He's a good coach.
That's a fair assessment of Brendan Rodgers, and hopefully, let's see where them can kind of pull it off and see where them end up, end of the season. We'll move on to the next result now.
Brown man.
I'm welcome a special guest.
Oh, well, a special guest. Sorry, my bad.
Xavier himself, man or regular in the comments, big Liverpool fan. Welcome, but yeah, you can move on to the next.
Yeah, move on to the next result. Chelsea 3, Wolves 0. Who catch a match there? Actually, Chelsea fans them. Come off mute and make you know. Give full analysis first.
I mean, you're not really dwell upon the results. It's a normal thing. To be a team. If someone say no minutes run out and just deal with it. No out of the norm. Collect 3 points and keep it moving.
I mean, it's a good result, and him right. They did send out somewhat of a B team because I get 0 points from Sterling for Fantasy League because
Abba. But here, I have a question. What's your early assessment of the new coach? Like him change anything significant compared to TT Tuchel?
To be honest, not really significant. I just think him probably tell them let's do more forward passes. Because when we used to watch Tuchel, Silva and the next centre back have more touches than with midfield, and I never like that. No, like him tell him how to take more risk. Like him give the attacking players more freedom. Do what they want, isn't it?
But Man City centre back normally have the most touches.
Centre of attacking.
That makes us say most possession teams, the centre backs always have the most touches.
Yeah, but I feel like can have attacking possession and defensive possession. We were having a defensive type of possession of football, like Silva
sideways pass.
Sideways. Georgina get it backway passes. No, we need
Georgina style up, man.
Yeah, and I'm glad him make Georgina rub the bench, and when I say we beat him, we can put Georgina out there. I'm glad how the team are shaped, but now I say him don't know no big change.
Him change the formation, right?
I mean, no one did him tweak the formation, but sometimes go back to the 3-5-2 really and truly. So, I mean, I rate him approach to the games, and I feel like him a reward people based on the performance, except for Mount, because I don't know Mount, they start week in, week out. But it pay off. Him give 2 assists, so we work with that. But so far, I mean, when they get a new coach, the teams always play good.
The new manager bounce.
When they get a new manager, teams always play good. So let's see.
Who you think will excel underneath him, though? Which player you think? Which players you think are going to excel with the new coach?
The attacking tree, like Sterling, I feel like Havertz. I think
from
Mount.
My early assessment, I don't think Sterling really fancy this coach.
This new coach?
This new coach. I don't think Sterling really fancy him, but let's see.
Nobody dwell upon my ball. We are focused on the World Cup. But true.
Yes, we don't have to do.
But Chelsea also got production from 2 players that they needed, like Pulisic and Havertz. I think with them 2 getting on the score sheet, hopefully that can do well for their confidence. Because
Havertz might inform from over the international break, because him not score against all England over the international break.
Yeah, so that's what I like when him box small teams him score. So I like them things. So
Havertz.
So England are smart.
Yeah, England.
We'll save the international talk for the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
Yeah, Wolves are doing what Wolves normally do. Like them just been like since from the bird left Nuno, them not really look at a team in any type of contention. So it is what it is with them. Next fixture, Man City, Southampton. Man City 4, Southampton 0. I think the topic of discussion still is the
Machine.
cyborg, the machine will just keep on. Like him put a legit about 3 goals. Like him kick one on the post.
I can ask a question.
Yeah, what
How much are we up on the panel right now? 2, 4, 6, 7.
6.
Wanna sign the petition?
To get him out of the league.
Yeah, get him out of the league, brother.
No, man. We're not for worry, brother. I'm going to tell him father and him agent them
Brother,
move him on quick.
Who do I play next? Who do I play next? Who City I play next?
But move him on to weird though. Like
Liverpool.
What do you mean?
After
Madrid.
Liverpool game, we sign it. After Liverpool game, we sign it.
Madrid. He's going to Madrid.
Well, I mean, the rumor is it on like 900 a week.
Yo, I saw that thing. I saw that story. That's
sure where else you go from this, you know?
Yeah, I forget about that in that 900 grand a week.
Them say him as Kevin De Bruyne. That's what them say.
Yeah.
But in bonuses, he's hitting every bonus metric. That's why it come up to like 900 grand a week.
Probably.
Because at this point, you know, it's not if him going to score now, how many him going to score in the day? You know?
Yeah, I'm going to break the record, the Premier League record.
Funny enough, before the season start, I asked a teammate here, over under 40 in all competitions. And the teammate tell me under.
Yeah,
already at 20.
Yeah, I think he's going to do in the 40, something, 45 around this.
Yo, here send a message in the group chat yesterday and say, this real?
I'm shocked.
It really up on 13 goal?
15.
I mean,
15 league goals.
15 league goal, 20 overall. I mean, so somebody with a regular viewer of the podcast send me a message, actually give me a call and ask me a question, and I say, all right. So since everybody said Premier League is the best league, right? In the world, and all on the day in some, Bundesliga and all them league that and a score goal. The idea was that him couldn't come to the Premier League and score them type of goal. So does that say more about Haaland, or does that say more about the quality?
That says everything about Manchester City.
Manchester City playing at the best team in the world.
The best midfield, the best supporting cast.
Haaland. As De Bruyne get the ball, him not even look. The man is hold on him head and start run.
Right.
Yeah. Get the ball. He never have that dark man where with them type of player they run him. With the team where him have and the players them around him, if not less touches, more goal. Him not even have to do a lot.
Yeah, you must say a man say.
No, as a striker, I'm here Stu say something just now. Not to KJ saying it's because of the team we're in. It's not just because of the team we're in. The man is a proven goal scorer.
He wouldn't be on 15 goals if you put him in.
I think Jeff said KDB is the answer, which we kind of agree with.
He wouldn't be. No, but that's the point. He wouldn't be on 15 goals if they're a Bournemouth team.
But our Manchester United.
But let's all right.
Liverpool.
This is the direction I'm ever bringing. He probably wouldn't be on that many goals, but he would still be scoring goals. But look at this. These numbers for Norway.
Yeah, he's a monster, but
Norway
have a good team.
Norway is not a powerhouse in Europe.
They're not a powerhouse, but they got Odegaard in the midfield. They got some savvy.
You cannot name 5 players on the team outside of them 2.
No, man, they have some other baller, man.
I know they do, but I'm saying you can't name 5 players outside of the 2 of them.
Him have a solid point.
So what I'm saying is he's a proven goal scorer. Yes, he's playing for the best team with the best manager. I get that. But what impresses me the most about him as a striker, he always knows where to be.
Yeah.
We've seen in a Manchester City team where we know they're going to score goals. But like the delivery was there last season. A lot of times there wasn't anyone on the receiving end.
I mean, a man say, what's Haaland's first touch? What's his first touch like?
Well, actually, his first touch. No, but not even that. His first touch improved a lot.
Bro, his first touch is a goal. He does not need to do anything but score.
No, all right. So the point I'm making is back to goal.
Haaland, the cast, every team, if him then a Barcelona team, he would not have that impact like Lewandowski have. Him say certain times the player them is like a movie. When them play in another role, let them play in the team are the perfect fit. He say Haaland and Man City are the perfect fit. You put him in a Real Madrid team, a Barcelona team, he will not have the same impact and scoring goals. That's what
I think that's the point with me. I agree with that too. Because if you look on Benzema is a man where play can drop deep in the midfield
and link up play.
That's not Haaland game though, but that's not taking anything away from him. But overall game, I think his overall game has improved. His back to goal game has improved. Come see some ball, but then ping to him and the ball has stick to him. When me I watch him at Dartmouth, he wasn't. The ball never stick to him like that.
So I actually think
the City team monster, so we all see that. And them adding Haaland to it, we never expect anything different for be real. Like when we as Haaland go City, we never expect anything different. That's all it means.
But we never expect it at this rate.
Yeah, I mean, I think the measure now is for Man City is not the league. Is really what they are doing in Europe, because I still feel like as much as we look on them as quote unquote the best team in the Premier League, right, and arguably one of the best teams in Europe, them still kind of have that little dent in them arm of not winning the Champions League. Yeah. You can't consider yourself the best team in Europe if you have never had one of them titles before, right? I think that I really want to haunt them. So the measure of all of this we are going right now, I will culminate at the end of the season when we see if them can capture the Champions League or not with Haaland.
But Doc, you remember them the right of Haaland too, after the Community Shield.
That was one of them.
That was one of them.
No, that was one of them. No, he looks spooky. That's what I'm saying. I say, yo, boy, I'm not knowing. I remember it was a 3-horse race. It was who was scored the most. Darwin Núñez.
There is Doc.
And you said Gabriel Jesus is the best signing of the summer, and
craziness.
Yeah,
I mean, that's still there, but it's a different conversation.
How is it still there?
City was going to win regardless.
What?
They were going to win regardless.
Win what?
He just made them better, right?
I think it's close.
In terms of what Gabriel Jesus I do.
Gabriel at
Arsenal. If you talk about MVP, you may have to give him it. But again, we get to that because we'll dissect the game as a
Wait. Here, you're saying Gabriel Jesus is not part of the conversation as signing of the summer?
Yeah, with Alan, no, he's not.
What do you mean, no?
Yeah, men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
I mean, we take the raw goal then. Let's take the raw goals. That's what I say.
Bro, 15 goal, but in the first week.
Okay, he has 15 goals. I give him that. We're not denying numbers. What I'm not saying Gabriel Jesus is the signing of the summer, but he's certainly in the conversation.
Okay,
Gabriel, not my conversation. Yours,
Gabriel Jesus has 8 goal contributions on the season in 10 matches,
and Alan have 15, so nowhere close. So Alan is.
Listen, and Gabriel Jesus is a large part of why we are at the top of the.
Listen, so make me just, I mean, we're going to move on from the result, but I'm going to say this, like, I'm kind of answer your question, like, or just kind of comment on what I said. At the end of the day, if you look on raw goals, yes, he's scoring more goals. But when we think about an MVP caliber type of player, you measure that based on the person's impact to the team or them have, right? Arguably now that Jesus in the team is a whole different team, and he might be a part of that whole makeup there. So, we'll get to that when we dissect the game. Let's talk about Newcastle, Brentford.
All right.
Newcastle, we really need to look into Newcastle.
We need to cut this Newcastle conversation short because the man them out there I get trouble. Serious trouble too.
So what is that down to? The players or is that down to the coaching? Because I think
both.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Always good. He might be the next England coach.
Good manager,
a wicked manager. Young. I think he might be the next England manager. Big man thing.
A good manager.
Yo, focus on reggae boys and low my team.
No, man, he might be next England manager, brother. He's better than Southgate, bro. Come on.
Bro.
Southgate.
Everybody's better than Southgate.
No, I like how him set up the team. They look very organized. They know what they're doing on the pitch. Every man on the pitch look at them, know them role. I know what they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not going out on the pitch to try to dominate possession for long periods of time. They're very direct. I like that. They use the strengths in the team. You have the guy Trippier, one of the best set piece takers in the league.
I mean, we actually bring it. That's I'm bringing it up on screen so everybody can see this span like in production and performance. Like he's very underrated. Yeah, I mean the overall team, but you can see week in, week out, like as a leader of them team and as a champion because he's a champion.
Yeah, so can I say
championship pedigree to the team?
So can I say something? Cause KJ, you know, I always say some things were outlandish, but it always come to fruition eventually. Newcastle, mark my words, Newcastle will be a bigger club than Manchester City in the next 5 to 7 seasons.
No,
bro, that is not.
No, wait. I have a question to that.
That not even makes sense.
Are you saying?
No, ask me why. Ask me why.
My question to that is this. Are you saying in the next 5 to 7 seasons, Newcastle will be ahead of Manchester City, or you're saying in the next 5 to 7 seasons they'll have the same level of success as a Manchester City?
They'll be at Manchester City level. That's what I mean.
That they dominate the Premier League.
And status as a club.
I mean, I'm going to follow up on that with Stewie. I think the reason why Stewie probably said that is because they are the richest team in the league.
Social media said that's straight City hating, so no, please.
No, I'm going to tell you why. Firstly, right now, we're going to be honest, right now, as a history, as a club, foundation as a club, Newcastle is a bigger club than Manchester.
Oh, brother.
Yeah. I mean,
that's fact. Give one check this. That's fact.
So they're already starting at a better base than the owners of Manchester City when they bought.
That's two. That's point two. Keep going.
You get what I'm saying? They're already doing better than Manchester did in their first season when Manchester City owners took over. You remember when they took over?
About the season when they have Robinho.
Exactly. They never playing no ball. They wasn't playing no ball.
I disagree.
All right, so 3 points. 3 points.
Hold on, Fabi. Yeah, mistake City first season, not with Pep, we're talking with my boy, the Italian.
City won the league before Pep.
No, I'm talking about when.
I'm talking about them initial season when them get ball.
Initial season when they.
Where they in the place?
I'm thinking Manchester United in that.
Yeah, that's a fact. Robinho.
They never scam Robinho.
Yeah.
No, I remember that City team with the likes of Robinho, Stephen Ireland, and them players. They like
Ilano.
They started making noise.
Joe.
Yeah, making noise, but not to the extent of what Newcastle.
At the
end of the day, we're only 10 games in, guys. Let's be real. Kudos to Newcastle. They're playing good. They only have 3 wins, 5 draws.
So let me make the last point. The last point I'm gonna make is, to me, behind the scenes, they look like they're making very good moves. That director of football they have, what's his name, Ashworth. He was at Brighton before. He was with England before. Very good director of football. So all these things to me lining up, it's gonna be a crazy.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you, the year City got bought, they finished 9th.
Okay, so let's see what Newcastle finished.
Let's see where they finish.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's the same pattern still. What Newcastle try to do is get in some European places. That way, them can beat financial fair play, and then we'll start offer some big wages.
Yeah,
right. Getting some players, and that's kind of the same structure City come on. So they're not gonna be a force to reckon with.
Yeah, the last point I make, the last point I make is Newcastle doesn't have a problem filling their stadium.
Doing what?
That's true. Filling them stadium.
No, they will never have a problem filling that stadium. Win, lose, or draw, Newcastle is one of the strongest supported teams in England.
They are. So that's what I'm saying. There's a better foundation than Manchester City.
I mean,
Manchester City still can't fill them stadium, which is that's crazy.
The only marquee result I see on Newcastle's fixture so far is the draw against City.
Yeah, I mean,
in my opinion,
I'm looking at the overall ball, the type of
the goal in our last 2 weeks.
What?
Them score almost a dozen goals in our last 2 weeks.
Against
but Brentford isn't really opposition.
Liverpool too.
Oh, Brentford will get mighty.
No, they lost to Liverpool. They lost to
Liverpool too.
Yeah. Brentford will beat my team, will beat Arsenal.
Then beat Liverpool and a big team.
Arsenal last year? What about
Liverpool? Brentford beat who?
Liverpool and a big team.
KJ, who Brentford beat?
You said Arsenal last year. I'm jumping on time machine and go.
Somebody just said Brentford beat Arsenal.
No. I'm saying Brentford beat Man United, but remember Man United beat Arsenal. I just have to throw that out there.
No, Mikel Arteta beat Arsenal.
All I'm saying is, guys,
result. We have done with Tottenham and go on, Toby.
No, I'm just saying. I don't think any of us realized what Manchester City was going to become when they just took over the owners. You get what I'm saying? So you have to kind of keep that in balance. So no, that's the blueprint. When you have money, you're going to have success for the most part. PSG, Manchester City. So when I look at the
but
formula,
there's a lot goes into that though, still, because you can have the money, but you don't just build a championship team overnight, though.
No, I didn't say overnight.
Well,
That's what I said. 5 years, 7 seasons.
I wholeheartedly disagree with that. You know why? I remember when Man City, when Abramovich buy Chelsea, my uncle has been a Chelsea supporter from before me born. I remember him said to me, say, your team still a go win the league, man. It take a little time for build a championship winning team. They won the league the same year they got bought. 04. Remember?
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you have another example too. If you use Everton,
can't really compare Chelsea with certain teams.
If you think about Everton, though, like Everton have some serious money behind them, a bankroll them. Remember when they bring in Ancelotti and what that turned out to?
That's not the same. That's the same thing, bro. That's not the same level.
Them never billionaire owner.
In fact, you need coaches.
Usmanov, I mean, I'm not sure what the Russian oligarch, the whole
player personnel
thing play out with that, but Ukraine have remember him the Arsenal board, him one of the richest man in the world. Alisher Usmanov, him the behind them bankrolling. But anyways, let's move on to the next result. Tottenham 1, Brighton 0. Tottenham keep getting these like pragmatic results, the 1-0 and the.
But again, that was an emotional game. Because they lose them fitness
coach.
So I just think that result could have go either way.
I mean, we feel like that with Tottenham all week, all year though. Like every result them get could have gone anywhere. Like I haven't really seen any out and out dominant performance from Tottenham, i.e. when we beat them last week.
Yeah, but Tottenham are one of them teams that for the big teams, it's one of the teams you hate to play, brother. They're so resilient.
Not us. Chelsea love Tottenham.
Because of how them set up, them play with 5 at the back. So them have arguably the most defensive minded big name coach in the world.
No.
So it always like a tough for play them. So them are always able to grind over. Them have the most consistent, arguably the most consistent goal scorer in Europe for the past maybe 5-6 seasons in Hurricane.
In Europe?
Hurricane?
Europe?
Hurricane?
England.
Hold on,
the man say Europe.
Europe. I not talk Champions League. I talk Europe, the continent. Like
there's somebody called Lewandowski.
Yeah, I said arguably. I never say has he not been up there with the Lewandowski, the Ronaldos, the Messis, score goals?
No, he's not up there with them. He's below them.
He was never up there with them. But he's consistently scoring 25 plus goals a season.
Okay, I'll give that.
Yeah, I mean, bro, if you have scored 25 plus goals a season, you're one of the top strikers.
Yeah, you're in the top percentile. You're in the top percentile.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Man, I say
but KJ, more on your backtrack on something where you say, come here, a lot of people are running with it. And I respect certain coach, dog. Conte is not that defensive as how people think he is. He works with what he has, brother. If you watch Inter Milan in them prime, brother, when Conte did it, brother, that was not a defense.
And Juventus too.
When you watch Chelsea with when he did up Chelsea, brother, them one was a free-flowing counter-attacking team, brother.
All right, but so correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think he says
no. Hear me now. Richarlison, Kane, and Son. That's a solid front three. How often the three of them start together?
Yeah, but remember the other brother name were 11.
Cullen Chesky.
Yeah, he normally starts. He's attacking front three too.
So that's what I said. So that's 4 big attacking options them have.
Focus more.
Yeah, but that's not what's gonna make the team play attacking. It's the midfield, bro. He have 2 workhorses in the midfield. He not really have no creativity like that in the midfield, bro.
I mean, all right. If you want argue that, I can tell you say it make a solid defensive midfielder and a permanent centre back, and Eric Dyer.
Eric Dyer is not. He's
Dyer
a good
play centre from before him doing it.
Yeah.
No, occasionally. But not permanent.
He wouldn't be in a Conte midfield right now.
He can't be in a Conte midfield. He take too long on the ball. He's like Harry Maguire in the midfield, bro.
Your Conte turned Moses in a big ball, you know.
Yeah, you remember that, right? And you never hear about Moses
what
after
position?
That.
He was playing right wing back.
Yeah.
But he was still, he had I don't know his numbers. I remember he was
scoring them thing there.
Assists on them thing there. But yeah, trust me, dog. In terms of structure and patterns of play, brother, Conte teams knock ball, bro. In them when them reach them prime, dog. Them are not ball, bro.
Just that discipline, coach. Discipline.
Yeah, it's a discipline. And he's pragmatic. He's going to work it with him up. So if he knows him not have the ball, let him for play a certain ball game, brother, he's going to tell him, say, yo, keep it tight. We could dig out the result then. Just like Jose.
And following up with that, Javon Harrison said people thought Marina defense.
Same thing. Yeah, same thing.
Scored a record number of goals in the team.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's true.
Exactly.
All right.
We can move on to the next result now. So Crystal Palace leads.
Patrick Vieira, most underrated coach in the league.
Agreed. 100%.
Is it though? How much wins Crystal Palace have? Not like 3 or 4 wins.
It no matter. The brand of football them are played.
The type of if you watch the type of ball game when they play, fit the quality of players them have.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah.
I
mean, Vieira give me the vibe though. If him get a solid team like a top 6 team, he would maintain.
But you can't even say that in KJ because and everybody can coach them type of players that
that is true as well.
Well, him just look like him have the personality, brother. He look like him look like a no nonsense type of man. No, Ole a boy, man. Patrick, you know, see Patrick deal with the fans them last year when them try to rush him. That alone proved to me saying he not talk for no ball.
Everton.
Yeah, Everton.
Yeah. All right. What are the next results?
Next result we're looking on Fulham 1, West Ham 3. You know, general mid-table clash. I mean, me never get to see that much the first time.
Me not watch a match, but me say highlights.
And Fulham take the lead
somehow.
Yeah, Fulham take the lead.
Yeah, Fulham score when name Pereira score. But how is it that Rashford goal get disallowed today, but West Ham goal stand yesterday?
No, when they reach Man U,
me talk about that game here because VAR really pissed me off now.
Different Premier VAR room.
Yeah, Premier League's use of VAR and whoever is running VAR is the worst in Europe.
Bro, hold on. Let me get a chime in because remember,
there's no consistency.
We talked about this like when the Arsenal game, you don't remember? When we literally the week after that game that we have a conversation about VAR and inconsistencies where the foul where Martinelli did foul, was it Ericsson?
Yeah, it was a foul.
You watch another game the same week that don't give us a foul.
Well,
and this is what we are talking about, right?
Foul can be yes or no. Handball or handball. If them say Marco, if the ball touch your hand in the and it lead up to a goal, even if it was an accident, it's a handball.
No penalty in the KJ, so you can't even say that. What? Because you're on the ball in the box.
Which goal you attack? Oh, you matter about pool match.
Liverpool on the ball in the box.
Gabriel, they on the ball earlier today.
Yeah, but that's what I talk about, the inconsistency. I'm supposed to go to my bed, I have my jump up, and me jump up in the middle of my sleep and I know what I go on. If I say a handball on TV, me watch a Premier League match, I'm supposed to can say yes or no. It's not supposed to be, oh, that match I to be yes, the next match to that be no. It's really confusing, bro.
I mean, we do our own research. I think episode 6 at the podcast we kind of go into VAR, what VAR is supposed to do, and you know this, that, and the third. Ultimately, it kind of exposed the league and the FA. We've been hearing this for years now. So the FA, even though the Premier League is arguably the best league, I mean, it is the best league right now in the world. Officiating that's terrible. But what me believe is, ultimately, over the course of a season, these things kind of balance out themselves. So it doesn't even make no sense to argue over it. Because you get a call here, you not get a call there, and then when you really add it all up, at the same thing. So it just all depends on who in the VAR room that they did. Unfortunately, VAR is supposed to fix this, but I think it make it worse because now it enhance and it highlight the incompetencies
of
right? I bet they leave it alone because then we could have say, remember in Jamaica where I play ball, we grew up on here, where ref not seen it happen, right? That was always the same. But no,
right
ref
now,
actually has seen it.
The man in my deal with it.
Yeah, the ref them actually has see the thing happen and still not get a call as such. So, you know, it is what it is. You can't really dwell upon it. That's one of them things there.
All right, Doc, out of due respect, may I go move on to the next game. I don't want you move on to it. Me want to move on to it. And me I go actually take the lead. So
all right, go on a road.
Arsenal 3.
As a fun.
Arsenal 3, Liverpool 2. let me first be the one to say this. I've been telling us I go shock on today. Arsenal are title contenders. Argument done. Here's why. Liverpool.
What the sound there? What the sound there? What the sound there? Hold on. What the sound there?
Liverpool. Here's why Arsenal are title contenders. Liverpool play 8 games. Them win 2. Them play horrible football. The only reason why them have a positive goal average because them, I wouldn't beat up Southampton. Them give us 8, 9, 10. Yeah, them score one.
Tam.
Yeah, them score 1,000 goal from Tam. That's the only reason why them even have a positive goal average, right? Man United, Tottenham, Chelsea, all inconsistent. Any week, them can win, lose, or draw. Arsenal and Man City are the 2 title contenders, the genuine title contenders. So far, it might change come February, but right now, the only 2 title contenders in the league are Arsenal and Man City. You have to give Caesar what you want. Yeah, you have to give. You have to give.
I love how you get it.
Yeah, you have to give Caesar what you want. Caesar.
Oh,
not only are they getting the result, bro.
That man drunk.
Really good football, You get me? Yes, Manchester United. We can say we beat them that season. That for the season so far. Still, as a Man United fan, you can attest to it. We were fortunate to get the result. As hyped as we were the day of the result.
I wouldn't say we were fortunate.
Blink if them are all the hostage over there.
Oh, fortunate, bro. No, dog. We win the match.
No, I'm just saying.
We win the match with a brand of football with me not proud of, which is we're lucky and beat them on the counter. But that's not fortunate.
But here what me have to say now. In that cup, me already explained my part. Me have to hand it over to first the regular Mr. Berto P himself. What go on?
Liverpool?
Yes, sir.
Squire stretch.
The way Arsenal play, them lot of energy, they might play football, and it's just it's an opposite Arsenal. Like
no, yeah, tell me about Arsenal and Liverpool more. You tell me about.
No, me talk about the game. Game, right?
Okay, all right.
I tell about the game. What Liverpool normally do, that Arsenal do 2 way. Quick transition. Right off the ball with Salah get the ball, make things happen. That when Martinelli look like that. And our team, Fabinho half the pace. You know what I mean? Trent, we have the pace. The two people them right now, me see from Liverpool, where Diaz when him get injured, Diaz and probably the goalie. Everybody else droppable, can change around in my opinion.
Even the best centre back can get dropped.
Van Dijk him not play good. I'll be honest.
Jeff Nichols says a club tactically failed.
Here, he's not like the Man U fan. If I perspective to suit my ball.
Are the next Liverpool fan on the podcast?
All right, hold on. Like give me a second.
Out of respect, get the Liverpool fan talk first, please.
Jeff Nichols says a club tactically failed. More move to Xavier. After Xavier, may have a question for the panel and the people them in the comments. Xavier, why have you had the game today?
To me, it was the game of the season still. Arsenal, them come
Big
out.
Facts.
To me, I say they make up on the counter, score the first goal. Then after that, them start sit back. We start attack and we score a goal. What really affect was, I feel like Trent him game does half and him get an injury. I get to me and say, I think club should have taken him off from him get that injury with him ankle. I think him should have come on from Bessa. I get to me and say. But all in all, which part we start out in the start of the season, I feel like we are meeting with team actually improve from what me I say. Because we are creating a chance.
Wow.
Improve at 10th.
Other than one more. Yes, me I say. So at the end of the day, we lose to a good Arsenal team. And cool.
Right. That's fair. So I'm gonna jump back. To
KJ. Let's have a quick question for you. You think Man U get Arsenal the blueprint over beat Pool?
No, every team always play against Pool like that. I don't Arsenal.
Okay.
Man U, everybody.
Let me jump back to that question here. And then I go get everybody else on the panel.
Clap no out.
Clap tactically failed. Is it a question now where Klopp is at risk? Because
7-season syndrome.
Because week in, week out, you know, we touch on the topic, but Berta jump and say impossible. That cannot happen.
Yeah,
but
it cannot happen.
Not the fact that they're not getting good results, they're actually not playing an attractive brand of football anymore. And if you sit up, no member, you know, when your job is at scrutiny, you know, or when a team now produce results, people start look deep into the past, you know, and they must say, but wait, him have the team for 7-8 seasons, and all him do is win 1 Champions League and 1 Premier League, and them actually have arguably the best team in the world. Done here. Why have you?
I think it's time for Klopp get sacked. I've been telling you from him about Tuchel get sacked, but I mean Chelsea will lose, Liverpool will lose. And they want to tell me, oh, Liverpool are going to find farm and Salah going to find him farm. This is Liverpool. No, week in, week out. I'm going to check the stats and I'm probably win 2 games. 2
There's
games.
a difference with Uni, you know. When you spend, your coach asks everything and win him there and spend that.
Well, tell Klopp to ask something then, because so it's not work.
The winning and not giving him. Most of the money we Klopp normally spending him for selling, you know.
It's one person leave from the squad from last year on the 10th.
Yep, remember, so we lose almost all our bench, you know. So you have to think about them thing that say them thing the Africa team, you know.
Hold on. So, all right, on the lose, my boy. What name? What the striker name?
Mane.
No, apart from Mane, he must say the bench. What my boy name will come on and score the champion?
Origi.
How much Premier League goal Origi really did score, Xavier?
Robertson, them lose. That's why we
lose.
Arsenal have a bench. Arsenal on a bench.
But all right, Romario, what's your view on this as an Arsenal fan?
All right, first let me start with Liverpool. I'll make 2 points where when I hear nobody make. And one of them is to Liverpool's defense. Liverpool hasn't had a full allotment of players available to them to start the season. A lot of Liverpool key players have been in and out of the lineup in a lot of the games that I've seen so far.
Like who?
A lot of their key players.
Yeah, but
listen. All right, listen.
That's true.
Listen, man, because what me talk for. Roberts is currently injured. Fabinho was out at one point. Konate made his first appearance of the season today. Thiago was out at one point. Right?
Give them flowers.
Jota just come back the last
Firmino too.
3 games or so. So what I'm saying is that a lot of their key players or key contributors hasn't been there consistently to start the season, and this is for their defense.
Romario, when they play, it's not like
every week.
Okay, we got our top players back. Now we look great.
Well, on KJ, let me finish my point. So what I'm saying is, and even a player that plays significant minutes for them from time to time in the number 8 role, which is Naby Keita, hasn't featured all season. So, as I said, to their defense, they haven't had a full allotment of players. Are they playing well? No. They're not playing their best football. But we're not going to just sit down and say, okay, Liverpool is not playing their best football. How about we give the rest of the league some credit as well? Because teams are slowly starting to figure out the Liverpool way. Right?
Liverpool. So that's a Klopp get found out.
Make him finish, KJ.
Definitely. Liverpool plays frantic, high press kind of football, right? And last week we saw it against Brighton. We saw it in the game today against Arsenal. And we saw it at different points. We saw it in the Champions League with Napoli. Once Liverpool initial press is broken, they're in problem. They're in shambles. Because guess what? I don't think defenders at this moment in time defend very well in a 1v1 situation. I think attacking players are always getting the better of them. So, what impressed me about the performance this morning is not even the result. What you say?
Oh, whatever.
No, who did I say something?
No, I think that's true. But I jump to Jeff Nichols' comment. The club system just changed too much in my eyes, and that could be because of injury. But Nunes coming in has taken a lot away from midfield, and that takes from our defense also.
Bro, you know what it really is? Let's talk about what really the problem is. Mane in a day. Right?
No.
Salah gets sub off. Salah gets sub off at 68 minutes. That's unheard of.
Trent come off for half time.
Me that gonna get this. But what I say is, obviously, them not having Mane is a big loss from the attacking side of the ball.
No, but they still have Diaz. Them team say Diaz is quality. Bro,
Diaz is no Mane. Diaz is no Mane. No disrespect to Diaz. He's quality. He's a good player, but he's no Mane. No disrespect to Diaz.
Yeah, the type of ball, the type of football where Liverpool played, the restlessness.
Diaz is a quality football player. No disrespect, but he's no Mane.
So me that make a good point. Move on from Mane now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why
we move on from Mane now, but
they're
not admit it.
No, talk about Liverpool need to move on from Mane.
No. KJ, Liverpool need to move on from Klopp, and this is my reason why. I got 4 reasons. Klopp has a 7-season syndrome. You can look at his history. 7 seasons, all of his teams burn out because of the type of football that is required from Klopp. That high press, that restlessness, that Gegan pressing, brother. That is not something that is sustainable, brother. Overall, you have to change it up. And Klopp is a man of his that's in his way. He's not going to change that. So guess what? It's like a burnout, brother. The same thing. It's becoming mundane. If you look at Klopp, his tactics, you even see it today. He come out when the next team will warm up. He come up and stand up and stare upon the team will warm up. Like, come on, guy. That's not steering anybody.
Every game.
It's the same thing. He's been doing it 7 seasons.
Contribute to when them win or lose.
But I'm just giving you an example of the mundane, the same thing, brother. Remember, we are human beings, brother. The ball of them want. You have to be able to this is a pause thing, but you have to stimulate the ball of them in different ways, dog. You see me? So pause for the stimulation thing, but it's becoming mundane, brother. The same thing. Him coming in every match after every match. If him lose, he's gonna blame it on something. You have to change it up. And Bigger, you said something. You said something earlier. I think in the group chat they say about Pep. What Pep said. Pep said he make sure him change up everything every season. Change up something because he understands that if it become too stagnant, brother, the environment, it's just not gonna be. It's not gonna be the same level of intensity. And I just think overall that type of ball game, the Gegan pressing, brother, I'm not a fan over it. Long term, dog, I prefer Pep play with control possession, brother, because the ball of them now burn out as much. You get what I'm saying? They're not doing as much running because they're keeping the ball.
To Liverpool's defense, Liverpool, even with the high press, they've also been one of the teams to maintain
high
level of position. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, you made some good points in terms of the philosophy and his style of play. But at the same time, I just feel like that's why I say you have to give credit to the rest of the league.
Because the rest
teams are slowly starting to figure it out. Bro, we saw Brighton. Don't get me wrong, Brighton is playing good football right now. We saw Brighton went into Anfield and took the game to Liverpool.
Yeah, they basically dominated that game.
Teams don't necessarily go Anfield, go do that.
Yeah, and one more thing, Romar, to that point, I think I'm saying that last podcast, the man them a target Trent intentionally now.
Everybody
they're using Trent as a scapegoat because this is Trent for all these years. We know
but here they were the teams were targeting him like this.
No. Here is right. No, listen, here is right. And here made the point today in the group, and I had something to say about it. When you're winning football matches and you're scoring 4, 5, 6 goals a game, it's easy to hide all your defensive flaws. What Trent is doing right now is not a secret. He's been doing that all these years. Here is absolutely right. What Van Dijk is doing right now, backing off, he's been doing it all these years. But when you're
a long time, KJ,
hey, let me touch Van Dijk.
Yeah, KJ,
let me finish. Yeah. So when you're scoring 4, 5, 6 goals a game,
your score good, bro.
and you can't.
May I listen to them?
Check in pan him, man. Make sure I'm good.
And you concede 1 or 2.
May I listen to them?
Concede 1 or 2 goals. It's very easy to not pay attention to the silly mistake or the bad defending, because guess what? Liverpool was so rampant, so dominant on the day, so nobody pays attention to it. But now, where the results are not going in their way, offensively they're not clicking, they're not scoring as much goals, so everything now is being exposed. But it was there before.
No,
All of that was
no,
there
no,
before.
no.
I'm going to say something on
No,
this Van Dijk. On
Me-
this Van Dijk
no,
thing.
no. Where Romero said no. Everything are sure right now, but before Trent actually was defending. He
No,
was
sir.
not same. No, Trent was actually defending. And remember, one time we go on a run, I keep the most clean sheet. Allison, we
Yeah.
keep the ball. He actually was defending. Now, everything I'm more highlight because Liverpool now play good and we're losing. So
Yeah,
it's easy to
because-
pinpoint that no.
And you guys are looking for a scapegoat.
So I can't say something.
But Pavi,
Remember now I mean say nothing.
he said,
Just want to say, when I call out Van Dijk, man tell me say Cannavaro and Nesta and Fernando Hierro and
Yeah, me. I mean, I use
a beer things Berto tell me Granted, Mama tell you, may I show you how highly I value Berto opinion. Berto, if you ask me, is the best centre back for play schoolboy football at Jamaica. That's my opinion.
After Jamie Hyde.
No. Berto win 2 Manning Cup player of the season, playing centre back. Yeah, so when we win with JC and Calabar. So my value my opinion very much, But every time we have this conversation, the man make up bare excuse. No, everybody agree with Van Dijk defensive flaws. Me not really understand.
Bro, Van Dijk has
is-
been defending. Van Dijk has been defending like this for years. All right. If anybody remember,
All Van Dijk do is jockey.
Van Dijk had a streak going a couple seasons ago.
we never make a tackle.
I believe it was a season where
When they win
they had the
Champions
comeback.
League.
No, they had
Match up everybody.
they,
in the World
they
Cup.
had the comeback. They had the comeback against Barca.
Yeah,
I
they
believe
win
it was
it.
that campaign.
Yeah, they hear them winning.
I don't hear them winning, man. When them go to tackle Messi and then him run back and send the wing back to tackle him.
No, so he had this
Ramos
streak
is
going.
fine,
He had this streak going where nobody dribbled by him, nobody passed him. And I remember the same Arsenal game at Anfield when Pepe hold him down the right side and beat him, and everybody said, "Oh, the streak is now over."
Yeah.
Van Dijk doesn't put himself in a situation
Him read the
to
game.
play 1v1,
Yeah, him read the game.
right?
but Pavi,
So
you have to understand, say, Van Dijk, big, you get what I say? If
A lot of people me say try beat Van Dijk and him win the battle. So many times the commentator song try take him on Kane and them say the way Van Dijk play, him not even time just put him body win the ball easily. And them always say make it look him have been doing the same thing over.
Yeah.
As I say, everything right now I show up because Liverpool not playing good. Sane, you name it, Aguero, you put them all against Van Dijk, Sterling, him put in him foot and win the ball and tackle. You know what I mean?
So him can't do that here. When win the
Liverpool
ball.
now, Fabinho normally win the most tackles and you show up. When I do, him not do, I not just Van Dijk.
Well,
Say Van Dijk.
Fabinho not even start today.
But when Fabinho play, you say him control the ball and kick it to Martinelli like him say a Brazilian teammate. Go and go square.
Why-
I'm gonna build him confidence
One-
in next month.
one thing I'll say is if anybody want the blueprint on how to defend Salah, just check out Takehiro Tomiyasu.
No, the man
Pocketed.
is all a different way better than what him do.
Thank you.
Man pass China man easily.
Thank you.
The man pass.
Who defending better?
The left back
Man, you
Malasia.
the black you to play left back for Man U.
Malasia.
Yeah.
Wow.
Listen, the
Right,
man
this
walk
is-
past
this
is-
China man like he
this
not
is-
did it today. Easily.
Who do that?
Salah
Who do that?
Nah, sir.
Salah walk past China man today. And
When?
kick the ball and near. I mean, two of them him walk past.
Yeah,
Man,
he
pass-
did one
Oh,
one
yeah,
at the time,
yeah.
and the commentator
I know
said,
him not pass the left
the
back.
commentator said that's the
Man
most
U
Salah that
left
we
back
know.
did a better job than
Yeah.
the China
See,
man.
from me over the years, all these years me I watch Liverpool, I never see Salah come out before the 70th minute unless he's injured.
Yeah.
Mash up my fantasy league time.
All right.
That's
In
crazy.
that being said, let's move on to
Wait, let me finish this.
Wait, hold on. So I don't get a take though. I don't get a take. What's going on?
Hold on, Doc. Let me finish with this.
Yeah, go on, man. But I forget a take. It have to go hour and a half. I don't know. Go on the road. I want to go tall today.
I think Tomiyasu for me was my man of the match, personally. Like, not to take away from anything that we did offensively and thing, but like, this is what Tomiyasu did today. Most ground duels won. Most aerial duels won. 4.
Hey, this aerial duel thing is debatable.
Yo, me notice no man never answer my stats.
This aerial duel thing is debatable.
And most ball recoveries, 7. Performance.
Romario, talk more than the mic.
We not really hear you.
We not hear Puffy.
You not hear me?
Yeah, you're in and out.
You not hear me better now?
Yeah,
good.
What the last thing you hear?
Aerial duels.
Aerial duels.
Most aerial duels 4, most tackles 2, ball recoveries 7. Solid performance defensively.
bro, come with them
I
stats.
like how footballer got to stats.
But
first goal,
Liverpool score along Chinese man side it go. So when did they?
Bro, that was
that was from the runner play.
No. What Chinese man did they?
We are no
Berto. No bother with it. That was from the runner play. Gabriel, poor defending.
Every game. He might have a goal for give it every game.
All Gabriel had to do. Back pedal and try at the ball. Why you stretch your legs right this way?
That's how I mean. I'm back pocket.
What you do?
Come in, Doc. We hear your take.
What the next game?
Bro,
no.
Listen.
Listen,
we're there in the dark glass. Cause we not see them, We not see them. We not dark glass. But hear me out. Cause at 2 weeks straight now, 3 weeks straight now, I push this narrative of, our Arsenal title contenders. My prediction last week was if we beat Liverpool convincingly,
which you did.
Convincingly, would we now be considered, right? Everybody asks me, oh, what you mean you're not going to win the title? Every week, I put up on Facebook, when I go up on my Facebook right now, I go check it. Every single time I say that, I just Man U fans I reply to it and I say, no. Them not talk from a place of just common sense and fairness. Them not talk from a place of hatred. Them just don't like to say, we were in a bad place, both of us together, and one of us is leaving this bad place. It's almost like jealousy, right? But me appreciate. Hold on. But me appreciate
Arsenal.
Exactly. So I can appreciate. I'll give the roses that when them do. I can appreciate KJ for come out and say the reality of what the situation is, right? By contention, we mean at this point, if we look at who are the top 2 teams looking to do damage in the league, we are looking on Arsenal, we are looking on Man City. The whole world is away from for lose today. There was another Manchester United situation all over again. If we did lose today, the narrative would have been, see there, every time they come up against a big team, them lose. We'll come up against 2 big teams now. If you want to attack them a big team.
I mean, Liverpool they've been a decent team this season.
Liverpool is 10th. You can't call Liverpool. No,
we cannot move the goalpost. A big team is a big team. Don't move the post because maybe them not play good right now. And
not be one big team then.
Who, right? Because we have to play City.
Yeah.
To beat a big team.
Yeah.
Right? So I say the goalpost keep a move. Let's just keep it straight. A big team is considered a top 6 team.
Liverpool is not a big team.
A big team is considered a top. We can't change the narrative.
What do you mean Liverpool? Liverpool is not a big team.
Yo, stop.
This season.
They are in 10th.
Don't finish my take.
Our team in 10th is a big team. Our team in 10th is a big team.
Any team in the top 6 or considered traditionally top 6 team is a big team.
A big team,
right?
You sound like a fan of the Super League,
The fact say we beat a big team twice over the course of 2. Everybody expects to work a falter. Now that we win 25% of the season gone, we win 8 out of 9 games. If you are taking into consideration the 2 Europa League games we play, we win what? 9 out of 10 games? Right?
No, 10 out of 11.
10 out of 11 games, yes. right? We 10 out of 11 games now. Winning now. We're not talking about draw. We're not talking about none of that. Win. So you tell me now, oh, that is not a contentious team, right? I mean, I say we are going to win it now. We are talking about content. The fact say we not beat Liverpool since what, 2015?
Outright.
Are you
2015, 16, we not beat Liverpool. This now shows that all of the conversations we have about Arsenal. Because people say, oh, bro, Arsenal are early pace setters. When? 2001? No. 12?
I sent something today and didn't reply to it.
Reply to it.
I was just
When
going
I
to
asked in 2004, 2005, I asked, is this true? You're yet to answer.
Bro, 2005, I wasn't there. Not 2005. Bro, I not
about
JC.
10 grade.
A primary school, me now. Like, what about?
Oh, no, but you can look at it and say it's true or right. If it's true or
Listen,
false.
we're not talking about who's going to win the league. We're talking about contention.
But
the point of the matter is,
but talking about a team being contender, isn't that wanting to win the league?
You're trying to achieve something. You're
That's what I'm saying. Like,
of contenders is achieve something.
Listen, Andy, let's get back on topic. The game,
we're still on the topic.
We won the game convincingly, bro. The 2 goals that we get arguably is a mistake by us. I mean, get them 2 goals. Right?
I mean,
normally we're going into a Liverpool game. We
wait.
Confidence.
Enough for that mistake, we're gonna win.
Yeah. Mistake? Yeah. No, we dominate the game.
I mean, 9 times out of 10 goals come from errors or poor.
We have a level of consistency now that we never had before, which everybody just need to recognize. And right now I'm realizing we don't need to argue people to recognize it. The results them are sure.
So Doc,
and
we
them
mean
go
before
as
we
a
never
goal.
have consistency before. This is a regular thing on the Arsenal.
No.
On a fly out on a
regular
jump
thing
out on the blocks
Liverpool.
flying.
Jump out the blocks where last year we lose the 3 game them.
Yeah, but that's just now. But come on, before then.
Before when? What are we talking about? Before 2000?
We haven't. The facts are there. Here sent it today. The last time we've had a start like this was the 07-08 season. This is the 22-23 season. Like.
But tell you, we are going to win and we just going.
We are talking about 15 years ago.
All right. Well, I mean, we could move on to the next result.
But again, football still, and defend good, and keep the ball and as I said, we not do the right things. Even today, when have a spell.
Even the resiliency. Let's talk about
that's the thing. That's the thing that impressed me the most about the performance today.
Normally, when that crumble, when Liverpool are pressure on, take this thing out tight and knock the ball around.
Exactly. Which is what I say. It's not the result that impressed me today, Is how we take the punch then, hold the composure. We take the punch, hold the composure. For the large part of the game.
Schedule.
Yeah, look it up.
For the large part of the game, I think we were the better team. Did Liverpool have their moments? Yes. Did Liverpool have their spells? Yes. But the game as a whole, we were once again the better team on the day. And the result, in my opinion,
November 6th.
Arsenal team looks solid.
So this is our fixture. So we have Leeds next, Southampton, Nottingham Forest. So them 2 games we passed, the Tottenham and the Liverpool, was the one where everybody think we have a slip up and we're going to hear all the banter. Oh, CMO Arsenal again. We got over that hump. Right? November 6th is when we are playing Chelsea, which is a big team, quote unquote.
No, right? So it's quote unquote for Chelsea and it's not quote unquote for Liverpool. Liverpool is in 10th. My team is in 4th. Don't be disrespectful.
So this is my opinion why I just can't take Arsenal serious. It's a type of football on our play. Like, I'm used to the teams that have been challenging Manchester City in recent years, which is Pool and Chelsea, right? Probably the only 2 teams. They look dominant in their matches, the majority of the matches. When we watch Arsenal, when they play slick football, you guys always play slick football, like very slick, but you don't look dominant. You get what I'm saying? Like when I watch them against Man U, they never look dominant. When they play Crystal Palace, they never look dominant. So it's almost like when they just step on a very good, fortunate run. You know what I mean? Because if you break down every match, there's the Crystal Palace match, and they never have to win that. That wasn't just sure win. I watched it. Crystal Palace should have win that match.
You have to grind up when
I'm talking about the teams that have consistently been challenging Manchester City over the last 5 to 7 years. Those guys are not grinding out results. Those guys are dominating. When Pool
how many teams have been as dominant as City over the last couple of years?
Well, if you're talking about points, Liverpool's been the only team that's been close to them.
Okay, so don't call Chelsea name.
Oh, Chelsea's always in the top 4. Nobody.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Chelsea's always been in the top 4.
How much points Chelsea down?
Arsenal play Champions League football for this season.
Arsenal made us say, I'm not surprised. We will play good the whole season, but
when last Arsenal play Champions League football,
no, you guys are grinding out too much matches. That's not challenging. You gotta be dominate matches.
Can make a point to it.
Yeah.
Leicester win.
yeah, go on, Xavier.
Leicester win the league. Remember, I see when Leicester are playing until everybody started them serious and I say, "Oh, no, sir."
No, but that season when that was a transition season. That was a transition season for everybody. That's when Pep just come. Tottenham supposed to win that season, you know. Liverpool, Klopp just come. That was a transition season.
What do you mean it was a transition season?
When
Leicester
win,
when Leicester getting moved, the post every minute goal post is a move.
What terms they come
you just
from?
keep a change.
What do you mean? You never heard that term before?
Stewie, what is a transition season? So because a man bringing a new coach, bro, every season is a transition season.
No. The traditional teams were all going through transition. That's why they call it a transition season.
Coaches every year.
No, not the traditional teams. No, the traditional teams were going through a transition.
Change coach every 2 seasons. What has to me?
No, that's a part of their tradition, though. They don't have a coach for 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons.
Squire make a good point. Just give Leicester the credit. The man them win the league and them win the league deservingly so. Leicester win the league, not being dominant.
Yeah.
Did the job on the day.
No, man.
Take care of the job.
But they didn't win against this Manchester City team. They didn't win against this team.
And Stewie, go back to that season. Is anybody going to talk about them losing against City or them winning the league?
No, that's a good point. That's a good point.
You can't look on it that way. At the end of the day, what are you doing on D-Day? 3 points off for grabs. It don't matter how you get it. I see Atletico Madrid defend them way to a league title.
Yep.
So like, nobody now look like Diego Simeone play a brand of football where when him see the likes of the Real Madrid, the Barcelona, what him do? Defend, counter attack. And when him get the smaller teams, him dominate possession. Like you can't look on it and say, oh, it's a transition season or we're not being dominant. Years gone by, said, oh, can Arsenal show up? Most. To Nickel's point, the last 2 weeks, we faced 2 top 6 opponents. We've gotten 6 points.
Bro, if you come back to how's Liverpool top 6?
Which we never do. Which we're not doing in the past X amount of years.
How is Liverpool top 6?
Here, stop late for Liverpool.
No. How is Liverpool?
But to Pavi's point, you just said we have to talk about now and here.
Yeah,
now and here, Liverpool is not a
top 6.
Top 6
are they playing top 6 football? How are
Bro,
they?
current runner family determined what a top 6. The top 6 definition is
and
the top team in the league.
And another thing with Arsenal is over the years, smaller teams them will find a way for lose games. No way to find a way for win games. So we not necessarily dominate like the Villa game. For example, we'll go up 1-0. The first 45 minutes of the game, that Villa should have just stayed in the locker room. The amount of chance they will get. And I've seen Arsenal over the years where we play the slick football as they say, Stewie. We create chances, create opportunities. We take the lead, but somehow we lose 2-1.
Bro, that's the fixture. Just remember, Pavi. That's the fixture we keep with the Champions League. Remember that Villa. Was the Villa, the Crystal Palace game, them say keep with the Champions League.
Mama said this. We've been on this Arsenal topic for about 20 minutes. The mere fact that we've been speaking about the mere fact that we've been speaking about Arsenal for 20 minutes is the reason why they're title contenders. If they were that irrelevant, we would have moved on already. And that being said, let's move on to the result of the weekend, in my opinion. This is my opinion.
Yeah, we're glad they're saying that part. It's your opinion. So let's
United 2, Everton 1.
Most dominant.
Remember the gig. Remember the gig. We not talk about
AKA one trick pony.
One trick pony.
AKA what credit call it? OTP. One trick pony.
AKA OTP.
OTP. Find it. 3 games, 3 Premier League games. 3 Premier League games started, 3 goals. The one trick pony are doing thing.
Yeah.
I mean, when you get a result, right? A result is a result. But remember, Everton is a team with a manager where we talked.
They were on a seven game unbeaten, and they have the best defense in the league.
What was it unbeaten? What were we talking about?
Them not lose. Hold on, what your definition of unbeaten?
What's it unbeaten, right? We're talking about wins or we're talking about just
unbeaten by? Mean unbeaten.
Scraping by. That term is very, very
when you twist, some of them look good.
You can twist that, you know. Do you see me? That might paint the wrong picture. So how much of them there wins?
It doesn't matter what.
Okay, all right.
Google. You have the webpage pull up. Google the term unbeaten.
And then before today, they had the best defensive record in the team.
7 goals conceded for the season.
Yeah. Before today.
Again, you know, that can be very misleading. So remember, the fans know and the viewers know.
We score a third of the goals what them concede today. Almost a third at this point.
Which is quick maths. Which sounds kind of weird, but all right.
Yeah.
Quick maths.
Well, listen, result. Take the result. I'm not saying name, but
I mean, yeah. So just to give my analysis of the performance. First off,
KJ, just like how you can say a third, you can also say 1/5. Like be careful.
Quick maths.
KJ, be careful now.
A good school, me go.
Great one.
Eh?
Great one. You go great one.
Here, what the question where Doc asked today in the group and nobody answer. The man say, when you have baller, you can go school, do CXC 100 times and get 10 subjects. If you want to show proof, say you're bright, show your GSAT result. That's what you have to do.
GSAT or CSEC.
GSAT, you know, hear me say? GSAT, at one time alone, you can do GSAT. You can do CXC 100,000 times.
No.
All right.
Yeah. But analysis of the game.
Elaborate.
The analysis of the game, that was the best. First half was the best half of football this season for Manchester United. The triangles in midfield, the possession, the pressing.
What?
Like the man them choke Everton out of match.
What?
No way.
No, even the coach said it. The coach said that's the best. Yo, kid. Yo, the coach said it. The coach said it. The best half of football.
You don't say coach and mislead on it.
I don't want to cut this too. Pavi, you're saying Casemiro passed the ball. Woo, Cassie, big
Casamigos. Man, look like him never retired.
Casemiro lost more ball today.
No. Yes, but he got man of the match, official Premier League man of the match.
Yeah, you did.
So if he was that bad, I guess who I watch the Premier League.
Here's why it gonna seem like Casemiro had a bad game. He was the reason why we conceded the first goal.
He wasn't. I'm gonna blame that on him. I'm blaming on Dalot who passing the ball under pressure.
And him give about 2 ball or
him supposed to handle that. What do you mean? Him supposed to handle that, but yeah, blame Dalot.
Ebo under pressure.
Man, you fans in the
yes, do it. They blame Dalot for giving him a good pass.
Good pass? No, that's not a good pass.
Hey, you see, but this man you just say, oh, him can't angle that, you know, him give it that, you know.
Yeah, but McTominay also couldn't pass that ball to Cristiano Ronaldo. McTominay couldn't pass that ball to Cristiano Ronaldo. That also is a fact. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
so let me tell you, that's what we've been missing for about 4 to 5 seasons. Is the pass? Is the pass world class and superb? It's a decent pass. But the fact that he was able to tackle, break up the play, and look up and make the pass.
Him miskick the ball, you know. I tried to
win it back. Him win it back though. McTominay would have take the ball and do him little fiddle thing over the ball 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Yes, he should have.
But he set that up. He passed the ball to Rashford and continued with the run.
Yeah, but him still should have scored.
But you said you get a pass.
No. Some ask you something, Bobby, you not rate Casemiro.
I'm a baller. Casemiro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So man, you're your side. That you say?
No, because
one thing with me, you know. Football, you know, and you can create the argument that on every team I have a player where me rate. Like
Who on Chelsea rate?
I mean, me rate Sterling and me rate Aubameyang. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, me rate Aubameyang, me rate Sterling. You get what I say? You know, like,
so Bobby, where you put Casemiro in terms of CDMs in Europe?
Top 2 easily.
Today?
Right now he's not. Right now
Wait.
Before
Are we talking?
not about before. Right now.
This conversation can go a lot of ways. Are we talking healthy? When on top of their game, are we talking about current form?
Current form.
You can't look on. This is his first start, so you can't.
No, we are looking at current form.
No, you can't go on form. This is one first start in the league.
If we are going for current form, like the best CDM where play them best football right now,
is
like
Rodri.
Worldwide, you have Rodri, you have Chouameni.
Jorginho.
Chouameni, yeah.
Jorginho, man.
Who?
Partey.
Gimmick
Partey.
Yo, give me a gimmick sting out here.
No. It's not fair. You can't put Casemiro because he doesn't have the amount of minutes of the man play.
No, but fair. Easily though, no, fun and joke aside, easily when healthy on top of their game, Casemiro is top 2, top 3. Comfortably.
2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Top 2, top 3.
Okay.
But yeah, I agree with team with him in a 2, you know.
I agree with that. No, man.
People got Man U were good and look like.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact. I'm a Manchester United fan.
And why? Because Casemiro come out of a team with dominant possession. I know him a player like Manchester United now to me is not necessarily a possession based.
We had 62% of the possession today.
That doesn't mean you're a possession based.
But Pavi, the coach wants to play like that, and that's the important part. So once
he wants to.
Yeah, once you get in players, I'm gonna say this at the beginning of the season. You know, I don't know if you listen to it, but I'm gonna say it to KJ. I say, bro, I'm very worried about the midfield because the way he want to play and the midfielders will have available, brother. It's not gonna be possible.
Can I say something that's just a football fan?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, yeah.
Your volume down.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Let me say, as a football fan, I think it's time Manchester United to the 10 and put Bruno up on the bench.
Bumbo clot! Yo, my God.
Man, God,
like,
listen.
Manchester United. Manchester United.
Jesus Christ.
3. I think the coach have to find a way how to use Casemiro.
Yo, Romario, you go good school, bro. You got great school.
Slide Eriksen to the 10 and put Bruno on the bench. Like,
yo,
too many games now. Me see like.
Ask Jermaine Grant. Ask Jermaine Grant when
government out there.
People want to talk about Trent not defending well and that. Let's focus on Bruno Fernandes as a number 10 for Manchester United, who's not getting the job done.
Here, I'll speak on that. Still, we know we've had this conversation for
years, not just now, not just this season.
I mean, I must say, 2.5 years ago, when Bruno signed.
No.
When Bruno.
Yeah, well, I have the voice note till this day. Still say, I know I might be rushing this, but Bruno might be the best player to ever kick a football.
Wow.
Remember but no, to my defense. To my defense, he went on and had like 38 goal involvements that season.
All right, but
that was early.
The reason I agree wholeheartedly that him can go sit down and work himself back into the team because if I were the coach today, the midfield 3 that I would have played would have been Fred, Casemiro, and Eriksen. Because people hate Fred enough.
As a football fan, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, people hate Fred, but everybody on this panel may have conversations about football and them know how much we rate Fred. Fred is the modern day centre back, very tenacious, box to box. Center midfielder, I find it weird when him score like some ridiculous goal and people are saying, Fred scored from 25 yards, 30. That's what he's known for, bro. So I'm to try turn the man in a defensive midfielder. He's not a defensive midfielder.
What you say, Bert?
One to Jacob.
Nobody on this panel know who's Jacob. Let me tell you now who's Jacob. Did y'all know Harry Maguire real name is Jacob Maguire.
Man, scare man
The
you.
boss just go by Harry Maguire. Me think him for start work with Jacob now because just like Governor go from Diablo to Governor and then him find beer hits. Maybe if him go from Harry Maguire to Jacob Maguire, him can find a farm. But yeah, him leave in the conversation.
Yeah, but Pavi, to your point, brother, me a ball for that for like from the beginning of the season. The thing is that with Bruno, brother, I don't think he takes instructions well from the coach. He's a freestyle football, he's a maverick, where he's either Hollywood or horrible. So either I'm gonna make a world-class pass or I'm gonna kick with the ball.
He hasn't been Hollywood for a while.
Yeah, and he doesn't know how to, like, to me, brother, even last season, which if you're a leader of the team, dog, and your team not play good, your team under pressure, you're not holding the possession well, and at the end of the day, he's a midfielder. All you want to do is you run down stats, you run down assists or goal. That's goal involvements. You're not serving no other purpose as a midfielder on the pitch. I cannot respect that as a midfielder.
If I'm no disrespect, but if I'm being honest, Christian Eriksen is a better football player than Bruno Fernandes.
Absolutely, that's not disrespect. That's a fact.
Ability-wise, I think they're leveled. But
bro, no.
KJ.
I just want one day not be biased with the emotion.
No, I'm not be biased. What I think is Bruno try too much Hollywood stuff. Bigger, you know who Bruno remind me of? Lula. You remember Lula? Calabar did have a good player, a good midfielder when we go to school, right? But Lula, him want to try every trick in the book when him touch a ball. That's what Bruno, brother. Bruno not play regular passing and be a flick and
then
Bruno
and then
try
when
to
you
play
watch
like Brazilian.
Yeah, him try to play like him named Ronaldinho. And when you watch his
Bruno,
interviews, he talks about, he's like, oh, well, I'm gonna try to create for the team. And nah, bro, that's not you, man. Know your ability, know your level, brother. And KJ, don't ever say that.
I'm not even gonna say Bruno needs to watch Kevin De Bruyne because that is like what he needs to watch. He needs to watch.
I've heard not to say Kevin Bruno's better than De Bruyne.
They used to say that in a Man U fans.
So Bruno was better than KDB.
Yeah.
No. We're talking about farm. Two seasons ago, Bruno did I play just as good football.
But to be fair, KDB did have some heavy injuries that season there.
That's personal.
KJ,
no time at all.
KJ, you hear what I say? 2 seasons ago. You know what Kevin De Bruyne has done since he's come to the Premier League? Does it year in, year out.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And Eriksen has been doing it year in, year out as well.
That's why.
So that's why we can't. Yeah. So when you say compare Eriksen to Bruno, he's a better footballer, brother. No matter which part in a midfield.
Bruno for sure start a World Cup, so I don't know.
Yeah, Eriksen is dog in the control, his in-game intelligence, brother. Him always a scan. Bruno not scanning, brother. The man just get the ball and look up, kick.
The day when Manchester United beat Arsenal, Christian Eriksen reminded me what a baller is.
Yeah.
Like he was the best player on the day for Manchester United. Eriksen.
No bugger tricks or nothing. Just read the game.
Easily.
Midfield general, man.
He's
like,
the first goal of Man U score. Eriksen. Eriksen.
And when Eriksen was at Tottenham, he played as a 10.
Yep. Or upon the right as a attacking mid. But
we're an hour and a half. So we are gonna close out. So we just want big up everybody who passed through today.
Yeah, but what to take for tomorrow's game before we go?
Tottenham and Aston Villa, right?
Forest and Villa.
Chippy are gonna run upon them.
I'm telling you know where Gerrard are going with,
Brother, man, you know.
Well, remember, him 50-50 for play though. Muscle injury.
Brother, me talk about what them name? Nottingham Forest, brother. The man them, they are worse than the Norwich teams that get promoted and relegated every season. Put it that way. They're horrible.
And then
like the man them sign a squad, 21 player them signing.
Jay Lings.
Yeah, but KJ them did have to do that though. Because most of them players when them did have was loan last season. So they did have to sign.
That's fine, but I'm just saying, brother, they are not Premier League quality. Right now, them even look Championship quality.
Yeah, but that when you get a new team.
But how far them they from Liverpool?
Need a coach.
His brother, I love
Liverpool, man. Hey, say, as I said, We're brushing on
Liverpool.
No, the mid-table clash.
Listen to me. We're brushing
Let's
on.
close out. Let's
Never
close
be on
out.
the
Let's
level of
close
Liverpool.
out.
But just
Always
want
remember
to get two shout
Can
out.
show the cabinet.
Romario, good luck in your final couple games and I try get to the playoff of the USL.
Yeah, man. Give thanks.
A major shout out to Damian Lowe, who was a part of the first Inter Miami team for make the playoff in the MLS. Good luck in the playoff and yeah, we're just and matter of fact, one more thing. Look out for the next couple within the next 2 months from now, Berta. For all who don't know, Berta actually play professional indoor football or soccer in the States. He's actually a legend in the league. So we're gonna do some content on that. Got some really good football actually play indoor. Me actually go a couple of games over the past few years. So, yeah.
Yo, Doc, play some sound effects for them thing there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, big up the.
Yeah, so
as much as we argue back and forth, we have some actual professionals. Yeah, you see me? We apply them
Happy today, man. Happy. You win. Say happy today.
No, always.
Yeah. That's one of the things where my proud of that platform here. We actually have solid real professional players. I mean, Romario is a reggae boy himself. Berto play youth football for Jamaica over the years. So you know the opinions on the panel really matter. You know, it's just some conflict there based on who them support, but you know the conversations week in, week out good. So in that being said, you know, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We are trying to grow the platform as Doc always say, week in, week out. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, man, we're stuck at about 65 subs, man. Run up the thing, bro. And they are share everybody where I watch, share it up, and just have the people them subscribe, and we'll just kind of go from this. So a ball talk, and we're out.
Yo, what that?